Hey, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa. You know, today is the January 1st. And before we move on, it's worth pausing and looking back at the year we just survived. Not for comfort, but for clarity.
Because at our Black Utopia, look, y'all know we do not pretend the white supremacist system is neutral. We do not pretend that the white supremacist oppressive system in the United States is neutral. We know it's not. We analyze it and we build around it. Okay, that's what we do. And in 2025, the system was not kind to us.
No.
Lord have mercy. Oh my God.
So let's do a quick check in. Okay, what word best describes how 2025 felt financially for you? Just one word, drop it in the chat.
That's right. And if you're watching from the future,
Hey,
Lord, I hope the future is better than it is at this present moment. All right. As my mentor Stephanie always says, go ahead and drop your answer in the comment if you are watching from the future. One word that best describes how 2025 felt financially.
Yeah, we're going to come back to this.
Yeah, definitely. But
we want to introduce ourselves?
Oh, that's right. Hey, y'all. My name's Halisi.
And I'm Rick. Welcome to our Black Utopia.
On our channel, we talk about money, travel, and life abroad. We help folks who look like us, who are getting close to retirement age and forgot to plan, get their money straight so that they can retire on time or maybe even abroad.
Abroad and early is even better.
All right, sweetheart, what are we talking about today?
So today we're talking about when the system is rigged, quitting is exactly what they want.
Mm-hmm.
This is day 7 of Kwanzaa, Imani, faith.
Meaning faith, baby.
But today we're framing Imani as a year in review lesson. What happened, why it hit us so hard, and why sticking to the plan matters more now.
Yes. But first, if you're new to our channel, then you might not know back in 2018, y'all, Rick and I were getting close to retirement age. We looked at our money and it looked
crazy.
But we got our financial act together. And we went from negative 22,000 in net worth to over 1.1 million, y'all. Y'all know. If we can do it, y'all can do it too. Y'all can do it too. All right. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, what we need you to do is subscribe.
Come on now.
Hit that notification bell twice so that you know every single time that we go live, and smash that like button if you believe that this is information that our community needs. All right.
Do it.
That is how you can support the channel, and it's absolutely free.
Do it now.
All right. So 2025 was not neutral year, y'all. It was not. Y'all know personally, we had a lot of family losses, but community-wide, under the melon felon, we saw federal job cuts. We saw rollbacks of labor protections, especially when it comes to civil rights. I'm not going to call it equal opportunity because that is laden with baggage. So let's just talk about civil rights. Let's talk about our rights under the Constitution, right? We saw pressure on the social safety net, right? And policy chaos. Steve Bannon's policy chaos as a governing style. So while Black Americans were hit harder, this is not rhetoric. This is white supremacist structure, systems that were designed to keep you down. All right. Black workers are overrepresented in federal jobs. Y'all know that, right? Of course we are, because the federal government had to abide by the laws that it created. So it could not discriminate as easily. I ain't saying that they didn't, but as easily. All right. And we're overrepresented. So we're more likely to rely on benefits, especially our seniors. Our seniors are more likely to just be able to depend upon Social Security. That is the reality. We are more exposed when safety nets shrink, when jobs go, when benefits go, and when prices rise. But we can change that. We can change today. we can start to change that, not just for ourselves, but for the generations in the future, and maybe even for our parents, if we are part of the sandwich generation, which you all know I am, right?
We are.
Yes.
We feel it first and we feel it the longest. Inflation without protection, prices went up without meaningful wage relief. For households with less wealth, more necessary spending means inflation is not abstract, it's a direct hit.
Hello. All right. And so if you are already living paycheck to paycheck, the inflation caused by the melon felon stupid ass tariff policies and our feeble ass Congress, who just allow him to obfuscate the Constitution. This is where we're at, y'all. This is where we're at. While people in the United States are trying to act like it's business as usual, it is not business as usual.
No.
It is not. Black folks, we do not have time to dig our head or put our head in the sand. We do not have time for that. Okay? We got to wake up.
We don't need to be separating each other either. We need to come together.
Come together. All folks from the diaspora come together and fight this nonsense. Support each other. That's what we need to do, because ain't nobody else. There is no Superman, y'all. There is
no one's coming to save
Superman.
us.
No one's coming to save us. This chaos, the chaos that is going on now, it is not an accident, y'all. It is not an accident. This is by design. And we have been preaching this for over a year. We've been telling you, well, hell, a year and a half now. Ever since we realized that the melon felon was probably going to get reelected, we have been telling you, we have been warning you, and here we are. The United States is in the middle of chaos. People are getting locked up. People are getting disappeared. People are losing their jobs, and there is no recourse, and folks are going around as if it is business as usual. The constant crisis, the constant threats, the constant noise, it does not end. Chaos makes planning harder. But we're here to help you start putting the pieces together so that you can create those income streams, and y'all can tell the U.S. I'm just saying, all right, because chaos does make planning harder. It makes discipline harder. It makes long-term thinking feel impossible when we recognize, I can wake up. We recognize the end of the dominance of Western civilization. You realize that's what we're going through right now, right? That is what we are going through. And so I don't want anybody who watches Our Black Utopia to be under any kind of delusion of what is going on, because that is the total point. Chaos is the point to make us distracted, to make us frustrated, so that we don't pay attention to the fact that they are stealing our wealth from up under us. And meanwhile, your tax dollars is funding it. Your tax dollars are funding people being disappeared. Your tax dollars are funding your fundamental rights being taken away, your First Amendment rights being taken away, your voting rights being taken away. Your tax dollars, and you are allowing it. Wake up. It's time to wake up. So for this moment, Imani is not hoping things get better.
No.
It's not waiting for politics to save us, all right?
What Imani is staying disciplined when quitting feels tempting.
That's right. Having faith in the process, having faith in yourself, having faith in God Almighty, yes, Lord, all right? Imani is trusting the plan, because faith without works, y'all, faith without works
is dead.
You got to trust the plan, and you've got to build on purpose. Be intentional about what you are doing. All right? That's what we need.
The most common mistakes is when conditions get hard, most people panic, and then they abandon their plans, or they start over.
That's like when you're in the stock market and the market goes down, so then you sell low and then buy back as it's going up, so you buy high. It's some goofy all right?
Yeah.
We don't want that for you.
This is the most expensive move.
Mm-hmm.
The rational response. 2025 confirmed one thing. One income is a risk.
That's right.
We ain't talking about culture hustle culture.
No, hell.
We're talking about risk management.
That's right. Y'all know we are not about that hustle and grind. That is fruit of the slavery tree, as Stephanie always says. That is fruit of the slavery tree. And we're not talking about that. All right. What we're talking about is managing risk so that you do not find yourself on the bad side of an event, right? And this is why multiple income streams matter, right? Multiple income streams create breathing room. They reduce dependence on employers. Hello. They absorb policy shocks, okay?
Yeah.
Not to get rich necessarily, but that ain't bad either.
Yeah, but to stay safe.
At least stay stable, right?
Yeah.
All right. I asked you for one word. We asked you for one word to describe 2025. Whatever word you chose, the answer is not panic. The answer is always structure. All right? Structure. I'm sorry. I'm glancing through y'all's chat right now. Today. So next Thursday we will start again with Thursday Legends. And I'm thinking that we're only going to go live every other Thursday going forward and just with the legends. So let us know, because, going live every single day for the past 20 days has been interesting. And it's had an interesting effect on our subscriber level. I don't know what it's about. But I find it interesting. So, y'all know we've got the Side Hustle Challenge coming up in about 3 weeks I think we start on the 17th. Information is in the description below, y'all. All right. We're launching the next cohort. I think we still have the 3 spots available. All right. This is not about doing everything or burning out. Y'all know that. We do not believe in that. All right. This is about building a second leg, creating options, and stopping the panic. We will take you from idea to business launch within 10 weeks. We meet every single Saturday for group coaching, and everything else is self-paced. Okay. Every single Saturday, you will have access to Rick and myself to guide you through creating other income streams. And usually when we talk about a side hustle, we are not talking about creating a side hustle with only one income stream.
No.
We have 4 just with this side hustle, 4 income streams. And we want the same for you. All right. So you'll hear us talk about this going forward, but I want to reiterate. Happy New Year.
Yes.
Imani, faith, day 7 of Kwanzaa. Faith is staying with the plan, sticking to the plan. Keep investing, keep saving. Do not get distracted by the nonsense, okay? When the system is hostile, you must react and act accordingly. So if you're still here, you ain't crazy.
No, you're not.
You're
just
paying attention. Yeah. Right? Happy New Year,
Happy
y'all.
New Year.
We're building in
Happy
2026.
Kwanzaa. Yes, we are.
And 2026 is the year of building, and we are building income streams, all right?
We got to pass this message on, y'all. We really do, because Black folk got to come together.
Yes, we do.
Because this might be our last time, our last chance of coming together and making it worth a while.
Exactly.
We got to come together.
Exactly. So we will see you on Sunday at our regular time. In the meantime, in between time, if you need help getting your money straight, it is Beyond the Bling. That is our financial freedom program for late bloomers like ourselves. If you need help and you want the shortcut, we offer one-on-one coaching. That information also is in the description below, as well as a lot of free resources. We have a ton of free resources. The Ready to Retire Toolkit will get you started, and it is free, okay? And it comes with a series of emails that will walk you through the first steps of getting your money straight. And with that, we love y'all.
We love you.
Happy New Year. We'll see you on Sunday. Bye.